Hello and welcome to This Week in Applied AI. A little bit of a short show this week, but I wanted to talk about why I am super excited and all of us at ElectrifAi are super excited about Microsoft Build next week. My name is Frank Lavinia and I'm your host for This Week in Applied AI. Today I want to talk to you about some of the things we're cooking up in ElectrifAi AI TSA Labs, and what we're cooking up is some awesome Microsoft goodness. As we like to say at Microsoft, I am super excited. So first off, you may notice I am not in my studio. That's because there's some construction work going on in my house. So a little bit of a different change of scenery, but I'm still here to give you some of the goodness. All right. So with that being said, let's go over here and let's see some of the goodness that's cooking. So this is very early in the demo process, but what you're seeing here is our customer churn risk model that we have on a data set that's being visualized in Power BI. Now, I do love Power BI, and I want to show you. This is basically ElectrifAi. We build models. We don't necessarily build reports. Our role is to empower you, the customer, in building out AI solutions with our pre-trained and semi-trained models. And what you're seeing here is a very early cut of an example of a customer churn model that we have, and it's being piped through Power BI. Now, I'm going to have more to share about this at a later date, but I was just so excited about the Microsoft Build Conference next week. And a lot of people have been pinging me about, like, hey, what's going on, Frank? You're not at Microsoft anymore. So I joined ElectrifAi about a month ago, and I've been hard at work building out some of our integrations with Azure. And if you go to our website, you'll see that Azure logo is not there yet, but we are working on it. And one of the things I want to show you is kind of this report here. So what this is showing us is which customers are high or most likely to churn. So this gives you an idea of kind of the power of Power BI combined with the power of ElectrifAi's pre-trained models. And there we go. I didn't realize I was sharing the screen. I'm so spoiled once I'm in my studio where I have multiple monitors that I keep forgetting that I only have one monitor. So if that is of interest to you, how ElectrifAi AI will work or works with Azure, you can definitely join this little group here. This group here, you can request to be joined, but it's ElectrifAi AI on Microsoft Azure. And stay tuned next week. We'll post some things that are going on at Build that are data and AI related. And you can catch yours truly. I will be delivering a session. I will be delivering a session personally on chatbots and what they mean for the future. Now, ElectrifAi AI, strictly speaking, we don't build chatbots, but what we do build are the natural language processing models that sit behind many chatbots. In fact, one of our core products is a product called Contract AI, which will go through and read the language of a contract and then highlight key terms for you. Or you can go through and ask and find out more about contracts. So while this won't replace lawyers, it definitely goes a long way to being a force multiplier for any organization that has to deal with contracts. And that's pretty much anybody, right? So with that, I have to cut this stream short because I asked the folks that are doing the construction to just pause for 5 minutes, take a 5-minute coffee break, so I can deliver this content for you. It's been a very busy couple of weeks, and don't worry, I want you to stay tuned to this channel. We will talk more about some of the goodness that we're building out here at ElectrifAi, and particularly in my heart is how we work with Microsoft Azure. You can find out more at electrifai.net, and we can get you on a mailing list, an email list to find out more as we progress. And additionally, you can check out my blog at franksworld.com. Although right now that site is down, I will get that up sometime this evening or tomorrow morning. But electrifai.net is up, and you can check out all the things that we're doing here. Some of the most recent news is that we have an article in Forbes magazine that interviews our CTO about the importance of making AI models more accessible. So I highly recommend you check that out. I will be back online in a proper studio with multiple monitors, maybe even a green screen, who knows, next week to talk about all the things that came out at Build, as well as some of the fun stuff we're doing with Azure. And once again, if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to comment on this video, like this video, share this video, and reach out to me on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook, or anywhere. You can just do a search for me, or ElectrifAi, and we'll be happy to answer your questions and help you electrify your artificial intelligence. Thanks, and you have a fantastic